Hey guys, so I am back with another video, and this video is a few of my favorite things. I won't say they're holy grail products, but some of them are and some of them aren't. But I can say that they're a few of my favorite items, and I did a mixture of things. So some of them are makeup products, some of them are like things I use in the shower, some of them are skincare, some of them are even accessories, and some of them are things that I use every single day. So if you are interested in seeing these products and a few of my favorite things, not all of them, but a few of my favorite things, then keep watching. So first I'm going to start with a few things that I use in the shower. The first being my Nivea in shower body lotion. This one is for dry skin. If you are one of those people who either obviously have dry skin, or you're always on the go and you're in a rush, or you just don't like putting on lotion, this is the product for you. So when you're in the shower, you wash your body like normal, shave, whatever, wash your hair, do all your normal shower things. But before you get out of the shower, you put this on your body and you kind of let it sit. I like to let it sit for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then you just rinse it off in the shower. And when you get out of the shower, you don't have to put on lotion. I still put on lotion when I get out of the shower, but I like to use this more so to keep my skin extra moisturized, especially in the winter time when it's cold. This is life. It saves me so much time and energy, and it keeps my skin from being extra dry. So Nivea in shower body lotion. I believe I got mine at Walmart. Maybe I got it at Target, but I know they sell it at both Walmart, Target. I've seen it at Walgreens. I've also seen it at Ulta. So get some. Next is my Veet gel cream for legs and body. I don't like shaving my legs. I don't like doing it. I think it takes so long in the shower, which sounds really weird because I don't know. I don't like shaving my legs. I figure why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I do use this. I put it on, like if I'm about to do my makeup, I usually put it on before I do my makeup, and I'll probably do my brows because it kind of takes me a long time to do my brows. So I'll put this on, I'll do my brows, make sure they're all clean, set and ready to go, and then I may wait maybe like 2 to 5 more minutes, and then I go in the bathroom and I rinse it off. I usually like stick my leg in the tub and use a shower, or sometimes I put my leg in the sink and just kind of wipe it off. But I do like this. It has lasting results. I'm the type of person, the minute I get cold, I get goosebumps. My hair is growing back anyway. That's probably the other reason why I don't like shaving, because my hair is going to grow back the minute I get cold. I'm going to be annoyed if I spend all that time shaving versus slapping this on, wiping it off, and you're good to go. So the Veet gel cream hair remover, legs and body. If you are, I guess, under the age of 18 or maybe like 16 and younger, I do suggest that you have your parent help you with this, because the chemicals in this are very strong and you can actually get a chemical burn on your skin. So be careful, and if you have sensitive skin, make sure that you get the sensitive formula. This one is the sensitive formula. It has aloe vera in it. So there are 2 different ones. The bottles look the same, so just make sure you read the bottle to see if it says sensitive or not. But again, best thing ever. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Pencil in your eyebrows and get the hair off your legs. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? So the next 2 products I'm going to mention are skincare products. The first one is the Body Shop Tea Tree blah 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 Tea Tree Skin Clearing Facial Wash. I like this. Anything with tea tree is amazing. I do have oily to combination skin, mostly oily, but oily to combination skin. And I'm not acne prone. I usually only get pimples when 2 reasons. One, obviously, ladies, when you're PMSing, it's inevitable. Your hormones are out of control, so you're gonna get a pimple. We know. The second one is, second kind of third, because they kind of go hand in hand, is if I fall asleep with my makeup on. We're all guilty of it. I do my best not to do it, even if I wake up, you know, an hour later and I get up and wash my face, falling asleep with makeup on. But because sometimes I do that, my pillowcases have makeup left over on them, so you have to wash your pillowcases a lot. But that's besides the point. This, I do like it. It gives you a kind of tingling feeling. I use a facial sponge when I wash my face, so it kind of opens up those pores and you get it in there and you can really feel it working. When I use this, I can notice a difference in my skin, especially if I do have a blemish or an outbreak. This really helps with that. So again, the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Facial Wash. And you can get it at the Body Shop, of course, but I got this at Ulta. My toner, and it's the Botanics Mattifying Toner Shine Away. I got this at Target, and I was a little kind of apprehensive about it because I had never heard anything about it before. But I took it home, and then I read the reviews, which is kind of backwards, but whatever. But I do really like it. It says clarifies and absorbs excess oil for oily to combination skin. That's me. I'm definitely an oily girl. And it has clarifying willow bark. And I don't know if you can really tell, but there's two separate products. So you have the liquid toner here, and then down here it looks kind of cloudy. You're supposed to shake it up when you're going to use it so that both of the products mix together, and then you just get like a round cotton pad and you just put it all over your face after you cleanse. So after I use this, and it absorbs some of those oils, and then of course I put on whatever moisturizer that I decide to use for the day. I have a couple that I use depending on what makeup I'm wearing, where I'm going, what I'm doing, all of that. So that's usually what I do. I wash first, and then I use that mattifying toner from Botanics. So that's that. Okay, so the next couple of items that I'm going to mention are makeup items. And it's a different variety of all kinds of things. We have makeup, face makeup, primers, mascaras, all kinds of stuff. So the first being my foundation. I'm sure every YouTuber has talked about this foundation. I'm not gonna necessarily do a review on it or first impressions, because there are plenty of reviews and first impressions of this foundation for, you know, women of color, women who aren't of color, oily skin, non-oily skin. There are plenty of reviews. But the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, this foundation is like, it's amazing. I love this foundation. I do have high-end foundations, MAC, you know, Makeup Forever, all those things, but this, like, it's amazing. Where has this been? I used to use the original before they changed the formulation, and I was kind of like, I don't know, Maybelline, you might want to try again. And they tried again, and they got it right with this one. I love this foundation. It is actually what I have on my face right now. So this is for real. Okay, so next, my concealer slash highlight. I like to conceal and highlight in one product, unless like I need to do some color correcting. That's a different story, but most of the time I'm concealing and highlighting in one clean swoop. And I like to use the MAC Select Cover Up. The only other person that I've ever heard on YouTube talk about this is Katie, aka Lusterlux. She's the only person that I've ever heard talk about it. Everyone else uses, you know, all kinds of different things. I do have the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and that's cool too, but this is my favorite. I love the texture, I love the consistency. It's not too thick, it's not too watery, it's not heavy at all. Again, it is what I use to highlight with my makeup today, on my face today, and it's just amazing. A little bit goes a long way. I like to use this, so I'm going to speak of another favorite product, with the Real Techniques makeup sponge. Again, I don't need to go into details about this. A lot of YouTubers have talked about this before. I do like this better than the Beauty Blender. I feel like when you get this damp, it is a little more buoyant, a little more bouncy than the Beauty Blender. It softens up a lot more, which for me, especially when using this highlighter, or I'm sorry, this concealer, not highlighter, it's the concealer, get it together. using this concealer, it helps blend it out a little bit more and kind of giving you more of a sheer kind of coverage. So these two together are a match made in heaven, along with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. Is that right? Yeah. Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. So these three together are a perfect combination. Like I said before, I am an oily girl, so throughout the day having to blot is inevitable. It just happens, comes with the territory. But there are a couple of products that I like to use that help prolong having to blot throughout the day. The first being the number 7 Beautifully Matte makeup base. I learned about this makeup base from the Glam Twins. You can get it at Target, and I love this product. It works amazing. A little does go a long way. I actually don't like to rub it all the way into my skin. It says that you're kind of supposed to, but I kind of like to leave it white on my skin and kind of let it dry a little bit, because that is what helps keep my makeup matte and keep me from being oily. The next thing, and this is like almost gone and I'm so sad about it, I need to go buy another one, is by Kiko Makeup Milano. We have a store here in Las Vegas in the Fashion Show Mall, but you can order online too. It's their matte base corrector, it's their primer, and it is almost similar to Becca's primer, the matte primer, and a little goes a long way with this. And I kind of like to just put it in my T-zone and right here, right around my nose, because that's usually where I get the most oily. I don't like to put it all over my face, whereas with the number 7, I can put it more so all over my face. This, I like to just focus on the areas that for sure get the most oily, because it not only mattifies, but I kind of noticed that it also tightens. So I do have pores, in like large pores in this area, so I kind of like that it tightens as well. So I like to just keep it here and right in the middle of the top of my T-zone and down my nose. So another good product. And lastly, no oily girl can leave the house. If she's leaving the house without this, something is wrong. She can never leave the house without oil blotting sheets. I love E.l.f.'s oil blotting. Why can't I talk today? Lord. I love E.l.f.'s oil blotting sheets. They are called the Shine Eraser. These are an absolute must. I can actually say these are a holy grail product. I know the rest of these are just a few of my favorite things, but these right here, absolute holy grail. You have to blot away oil before you put powder over, you know, your shine, because if you don't, you're gonna get a pimple, 1, and 2, that is really unsanitary to take a brush and to put it in your powder and then to put it on your face and then to put it back in your powder. You're transferring those oils and that bacteria and those germs and all that stuff. So it's best to always blot your face first and then go through the process of putting on your powder. So these, absolute holy grail. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to mention is kind of an everyday product. I use it day, noon, night, bedtime, all the time. It's the Vaseline Creme Brulee. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know how I feel about this. It is amazing. I like to put it on before I do my makeup. Any type of makeup, I like to put it on to let it moisturize my lips, especially if I'm wearing a matte lipstick for the day, just so that at some point, you know, once I decide to wipe off the excess, my lips aren't dry. I like to use it before I go to sleep at night. I wake up in the morning and my lips aren't dry. Like I said, I believe that it's in my what's in my purse video, what's in my bag video, where I like have a mini segment and I talk about how amazing this stuff is. I have the creme brulee one right now, but I've used the cocoa butter one, I've used the regular one. The regular one, ugh, it's too reminiscent of regular Vaseline for me, and I was a child, when I was a child, I accidentally ate some. And when I was a cheerleader, we used to put it on our teeth to make us smile. So the smell, it doesn't taste like anything, but the smell, bad memories, flashbacks. I try not to get that one, so I usually get the creme brulee or the cocoa butter one. But again, this is an everyday product. I use it all the time. This one is actually, it's almost gone, which means I'm gonna have to buy some more. So again, Vaseline Lip Therapy, really great product. I get a lot of compliments on my eyes, whether I have on eye makeup, whether I don't have on eye makeup. people in pictures, in public, in person, they always ask me a question about my eyes, so, and my eyelashes. So I figured that I would talk about a couple of the products that I use a lot of the time to achieve what everyone else thinks is kind of great, and I just think is really normal, because they're my eyes. I see them all the time. That sounds kind of funny. They're my eyes. I see them all the time. Sorry, I'm being corny. Okay, so the first 3 products I'm going to mention are my 2 favorite mascaras. The first, I've been using this mascara since high school. It's the Maybelline Define-a-Lash. I use the waterproof one. I love this mascara. My hair is naturally curly, as you guys should know. And my eyelashes are the same way. I like this mascara. I don't know if you can really see this, but I like this mascara because mainly of the brush. It really gets in between my lashes because they are curly and they crisscross all over each other. Sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down, they're left, they're right, they're north or south. They're just all over the place. So I like this brush because it tames my eyelashes and makes them look really uniformed and gets them together. And like I said, I've been using this mascara since I was in high school, which was almost, oh my gosh, it's 2016. That was 10 years ago. Moving along. My next favorite mascara, and I blame my friend Maya on this. It is the Givenchy mascara. I don't know the exact name of this mascara. I will make sure that I put it in the description down below. All of these products will be in the description down below. But this mascara, it's number 1, Black Velvet. This is probably the blackest mascara I have ever used in my entire life, and that includes the MAC Extended Play mascara. I really like that mascara too, but this is everything. This is the mascara that made me buy that makeup bag from Sephora that says I would cry but my mascara is designer. This right here. I love this mascara. The price tag, I'm not gonna lie, if you are just starting out in purchasing makeup, or you are on the hunt and you're trying to shop around for mascara, I don't recommend you using this as a tester. Make sure that you really like it, because it is in the $30 to $40 price range for mascara. But it is the best mascara I've ever used. I do have it on right now. I do not have on false lashes. Guys, like, I really could just finish the rest of this video and talk about how much I love this mascara, because it is so great. But I won't do that to you. But again, like I said, the Givenchy mascara, I'm pretty sure this is the waterproof one, but again, I'm not for sure, but I will put it in the description below. The next thing that I'm going to mention, I have heard so many YouTubers talk about this eyeliner. If you have not heard about this eyeliner, if you have not tried this eyeliner, you officially are living underneath the rock, or your Target is just probably sold out of it and that's why you can't get it. And for that, girl, it is okay. But the NYC Liquid Eyeliner, can we just have a moment of silence for it really quickly though? Like, seriously. This eyeliner is amazing. It's so great. It dries matte. It's inexpensive. Like, what more can you ask for? The brush is amazing. I like the tube on it because it doesn't get clogged. I'm showing one that is not open because the two that I have, the one that's in my purse and the one that's in my vanity, the letters are rubbed off. So I'm showing this one because if you haven't tried it, this is what the package looks like. If you see them in your Target, just stock up on them, because that's what I do. This one is in Black Noir. That's how you say that, right? Noir? Yeah. Make sure that when you go, you get Black Noir, because I have made the mistake a couple of times of getting pearlized black, and that one has glitter in it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all a fan. I'm all for it, for a little sparkle, for a little shine. But I would rather have one of those and 6 of these than 6 of these and one. You know, wait, did I say that right? y'all know what I mean. Point is, make sure you don't do what I do and just be like, ooh, eyeliner, and you grab all of them and then you get home and you're like, this is the wrong color. This isn't the right one. So make sure it's the just straight jet black one. Again, it is what I have on my eye situation today. Love it so much. It's so amazing. Thanks. The next 2 items that I'm going to mention are for when I do decide to wear lashes. 2 favorite lashes. They are both by Coco Lashes. The first ones, Queen Bee. These are holy girl. Thank you, Katie, aka Luxor Lux. It's all your fault. They are amazing. The next lashes that I love, again, are by Coco Lashes, and these are the Misha lashes. Now these are a lash, like I said, if I want to wear these, I cannot put mascara on my own lashes. My lashes have to be clean and bare in order for me to wear these so that my own lashes blend in with these. But I love both of them. Queen Bee, I could put these on right now and be fine. These, not so much. However, both of these I love so much. They are so amazing. Thank you. 4 things that I'm about to show you guys are kind of random, kind of not random, but I figured that I would let you guys know about them because I have been asked about them previously, so I figured I would share this information with you guys. The first thing that I absolutely love is my planner. I know it looks like a whole like Trapper Keeper notebook, but this is the 365 Happy Planner. This planner it's just great, especially for people who are creative, and if you're like me who is an adult who still needs a coloring book every now and then. This is my creative release. I got this one at Michael's, and I used a coupon. If you have the Michael's app, usually there's like a weekly coupon. You can get like 40, sometimes it's 40%, sometimes it's 30%. If you're lucky, it'll be 50% off one single item. Hobby Lobby as well, they do the same thing. Hobby Lobby though, I think it's every week you get 40% off of one item. They both sell these planners, and I love it. Kind of give you guys a quick little inside. That's my dashboard, and oh, there's envelopes in here. I like to decorate mine. This is from a while ago, October of what, last year? Yeah, October. This one's like yellow. It's my favorite color. What is this one? This one was like leopard print, which is also my favorite thing. Has a little girl here with curly hair, because we know how I feel about my curly hair. Yeah, but I really love my planner. I love to decorate. I have to write things down. If I do not write it down, I will forget. I'm one of those people, you can tell me something on the phone and I can hang up the phone and I will forget it immediately. But if you text it to me or if I write it down, I will remember because I can see it, if that makes any sense. And if anybody else is like that, you get where I'm coming from. You totally understand. I know I'm not the only person in the world. So the next thing on my list is a phone case, but it is my Lumi phone case. I have the iPhone 6, and if anyone knows about this case, then you know why it's my favorite thing. And if you don't know why it's my favorite thing, there you go. It is a selfie light on your cell phone. So obviously it's my phone. My phone goes in here, and when I want to take a selfie, I can just, you know, have at it and do whatever I need to do. I will say that it was a pretty penny. I think I paid like $80 for it. It is an item that you can get for your iPhone 6, and I know they sell it for Galaxies. I don't know the whole number thing on Galaxy, so don't get me to lying on what is what on that. I believe they may still sell them for the iPhone 5s as well. They do come in different colors. They have white, they have black, they have navy, they have hot pink, they have lime green. I think now they have kind of like a rose gold pinky kind of color, which I think I'm going to get next. But it's a really cool case. Like I said, it's just the best selfie light. Yeah. 2 more kind of random items, but they are also accessories, are 2 of my favorite pairs of sunglasses. These first ones are from Urban Outfitters. And I really like these. You can see my lights. That's so funny. I like these. I can't remember the name of these sunglasses, but I will, again, of course, leave it in the description box, so make sure you click on that. I work really hard on those description boxes, so I would appreciate it if you guys looked in them. Just look. I promise. Links and everything will be there. But I did get these from Urban Outfitters. I like them because they kind of look like leopard print for me, and you guys know I like leopard print, but they're not brown or black. They're actually gray. So I really like that. And when I first bought them, on the inside it used to say a sunny place for shady people. But I wore them so much that it wore off. But these are one of my favorite pair of sunglasses. My other random thing, they are another pair of sunglasses. These are from Quay, Australia. These are the Vivienne sunglasses, aviators. I got these back in December of last year, and when I purchased them, they were sold out. And then I know they said that they were supposed to be re-releasing them in January. So hopefully you got a pair, you'll get a pair. But I really like these. I have been on the hunt for an all black pair of aviators. They're, you know, for me, they're inexpensive compared to purchasing like a pair of Ray-Bans that are $100 and something. For me, Ray-Bans are kind of heavy. I don't like for them to anything to be heavy on my face. I already wear glasses, and my glasses like to see when I'm not wearing contacts. I don't like those to be heavy on my face, so I'm not going to pay for a pair of sunglasses to sit heavily on my face either. So as much as I wanted a pair of Ray-Bans, I just didn't like the way that they fit on my face. I didn't like how heavy they were. Whereas these, they're not heavy, they're light, but they're still very durable. When I got it, it came with this nice little soft case. And again, like I said, I love these sunglasses so very much. Like, I just feel like a real, just like badass with these. The only thing I can say is I wish that they were matte. That would make them like amazing. So that wraps it up for a few of my favorite things. I hope you guys liked watching this video, because I actually had a really fun time filming this video. It was kind of hard to only limit the things to like 3 or 4 things per category, but I nailed it. I think I did a really good job. Please feel free to comment down below a few of your own favorite things. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will leave everything down in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's the only way you're going to know if I have posted another video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I don't think I have anything else left to say, because I'm already kind of rambling. So again, thank you for watching. I love you guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, and please what kind of outro is this? Girl, get it together. What's in my really?